Welcome to Test Prep CA9 Part 1 question number 4. It says, observe the following scatter plot which shows the number of unicorn horns used for toothpicks by different numbers of ogres. Don't worry, it's not cruelty because the ogres eat the two unicorns for breakfast. Actually, that doesn't help. Moving on. How many ogres used 4 times the amount that the group of 10 ogres used? Explain your answer. All right. Well, they want to know how many ogres used 4 times the amount that the group of 10 ogres used. That's always important to do. It's always important to reread the question. That is the most important part of this problem. How many ogres used 4 times the amount that the group of 10 ogres used? Well, if I want to know how many ogres used 4 times the amount that the group of 10 ogres used, first I need to know how much is the amount that the group of 10 ogres used. I can't find out 4 times that amount if I don't know that amount. So first I have to look at the group of 10 ogres. So I'm looking for a group of 10 ogres. Well, there's 90, 80, 70, 60, 50. Oh, look, here is the group of 10 ogres. Well, how many toothpicks did they use? How many unicorn toothpicks did they use? Well, here is that plot point. And it looks like they used maybe 13. I'm not exactly sure what that number is, but I'm going to go with 13. It's less than half. It's less than halfway between 10 and 20, so it's not 15. I'm guessing probably 13, but it could be 12. You know, we're probably going to be able to figure out the problem, so we're just estimating at this point. So let's go with 13. Let's say the group of 10 ogres used 13 toothpicks. I'm just going to draw a picture of a toothpick. That's a toothpick, just pretend. So that's a toothpick right there. And I'm just saying that. So the group of 10 ogres used 13 toothpicks. Now they want to say, they said how many ogres used 4 times the amount that the group of 10 ogres used. Well, if this is the amount that the group of 10 ogres used, then I want to know 4 times that amount so I can figure out the other group. So I'm going to take this and multiply times 4 because I don't know my 13 timetables. So I'm going to go 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5 for a total of 52. That means that this second group here, the group that used 4 times the amount of ogres used, the group that used 4 times the amount of toothpicks ended up using a total of 52 toothpicks. Now, I still don't know what that group size is. I don't know which group of ogres that is. It could be the 90, it could be the 60. So what I got to do is I got to look at this 52 amount. 52 toothpicks. Don't forget that's toothpicks. So I'm going to go over here to 52 toothpicks on the graph. And I'm looking for a dot that looks like about 52 toothpicks. And guess what? This one here is a candidate. In fact, it's the only candidate. This one here is 43 or something. I don't know. That's just not right. That's the only other one that's even remotely close. So it's got to be this plot point here. Well, if we follow this plot point down, we can see what group of ogres was it that used it. It was the 50 group of ogres. Well, that's good news for us. We now know that this question mark is not a question mark. It's 50. 50 ogres used the 52 toothpicks. Or 50 ogres, a group of 50 ogres used 4 times the amount of toothpicks that the group of 10 ogres used. So my answer is 50, because the question was asking how many ogres used 4 times the amount that the group of 10 ogres used. So just to recap, what we did was we said, well, if we want to know how many ogres used 4 times the amount that the group of 10 ogres used, first what we have to do is figure out how much did 10 ogres use. Well, 10 ogres used 13. Then what I had to do is I had to multiply that times 4 because we want to know the group of ogres that used 4 times that amount. So I need to know what 4 times that amount is. So I got 13 times 4, which gave me 52. So 52 is the amount of the group that used 4 times the amount of the group of 10 ogres. Or in other words, the group of 10 ogres used 13, 4 times that amount is 52, and they want to know what group used 52, or what group used 4 times the amount that the group of 10 ogres used. And it shows us that that is the group of 50 ogres. So the answer is 50 ogres. It's important that you understand why it's 50 ogres instead of this 52. 52 is not a number of ogres. 52 is a number of toothpicks, but I guarantee 52 will be one of the answers on the STAR test or on any test you're going to take, because that's a good answer choice to trick people. But 50 is actually the number of ogres, and that's what they're asking for. They're asking for the number of ogres that used 4 times the number of toothpicks that the group of 10 used. And that's 50 here, 50 ogres. All right, well, I hope that made sense. I hope you're doing great. I hope the test prep has been wonderful for you, and I will catch you on the next video.